Aloha friends! Today our letter of the day is the letter X. And so the letter X is a letter that is not very common at the beginning of words. You find it most of the time at the end of the words. And that is why Fix-It Max, in the word max, you hear the X sound at the end. So this is Fix-It Max. He's our letterlander. And if I flip him over, this is the lowercase letter X. And this is the uppercase letter X. So the only difference is when Max starts important words, he gets taller. So let's take a peek at our handwriting. Remember, we're gonna get in a good writing position, pinch and squeeze. You are the boss of your pencil or your marker. And so let's start with the uppercase letter X. Notice that it is a skyline letter. That means it starts at the skyline and it's a little crisscross. So watch Miss Farrell. I'm just gonna skywrite with my finger. I'm gonna start at the skyline, slide down to the grass line. I am gonna pick up my finger or pencil and I'm gonna go back up to the skyline and go the other way down to the grass line. So it's a crisscross. So on your paper, it'll kind of look like this. I'm gonna try and write sideways so you can see. I'm gonna slide down, pick up my pencil or marker, go back to the tippy top where that skyline is and slide the other way down to the grass line. Now the lowercase letter X is the same thing, except for we try to fly under that plane line. So again, it's plane line, slide down to the grass line, pick up my pencil, go back to the plane line and slide the other way. So it's like a little criss and a little cross, a very straight letter. And our letter X is blue, which means it's a consonant. It's not one of our vowels, but we do find it a lot of times at the end of words. So I have some words and we're gonna practice just stretching it and writing it. So the first one is our number. It's the number 6. So let's say that together, 6. We're gonna practice saying it slowly so we can hear all the sounds, and then we're gonna say it with pauses behind each letter. So are you ready? 6. Now let's say each sound and then kind of pause for a second. Ready? S, X. Now we're gonna stretch it. S, X. Okay, if you want to pause and write with me, pause the video, grab something to write with. If not, just watch and listen. Okay, S. What letter says S? The letter S. What's our middle sound? S, I. If you said I, that's right. Okay, S, I, X. That's our letter of the day, X. And when I say the X sound, it sounds like the K sound and the S sound smushed together. It's like a X. So 6. Now our word is fox. Let's say it in slow motion. Are you ready? Fox. Now let's say it with some pauses. X. This time, I want you to try and write it with me. Are you ready? If you're at home and you don't have something to write with, just write it in the air. Here we go. What's the first sound in fox? The letter F. What's our middle sound? O says ah. And our letter of the day, X. You guessed it, X. Our last one is a box, B-ox. So let's say it in slow motion, box. Let's say it with pauses, B-ox. Now let's write it, the letter B, B-ah. O is in our middle. And our ending sound, X. Looking at my paper, which two have the same ending sounds, the same middle and ending sounds, so they're the same word family. Is it ix, ox, ox? Which one does not belong? 6, because its middle sound is I, like impy ink. O-X, O-X. So that is all for the letter X. You know, when you write your name, sometimes if you write X's and O's, the X's stand for kisses and the O's stand for hugs. So with Valentine's Day coming up, you might want to remember that because it's fun to add a little hug and kiss to your note of kindness. Bye, friends.